So, my boys Lil Smurf and Twisty Chase have both come out with a video about why they are frightened by Chapter 2 OG and don't want it to happen. And that made me realize I haven't done anything talking about Chapter 2 OG. I haven't even mentioned it in any of my videos. It's crazy, right? The guy that doesn't like current Fortnite and fantasizes about Chapters 1 and 2 hasn't talked about Chapter 2 OG. Well, that's what I'm here to talk about today. Big shout out to Lil Smurf and Twisty Chase for making these videos. Go watch them seriously. Links will be in the description. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. So Chapter 2 OG is set to take place after the current season as kind of a segue into Chapter 6. So pretty much the same thing as the first OG season. It happened at the end of Chapter 4 and it segued us into Chapter 5. This time around, however, we will only get to play a glimpse of 3 Chapter 2 seasons instead of it was either 4 or 5 that we got to play. So the seasons are seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Chapter 2. Me personally, I'm excited to play all 3 of these seasons. Season 1 won't be super entertaining for most players. In fact, I think most players will be super bored after about 5 games. But I'm still excited for it because that's how much love I have for Chapter 2. The map will be super refreshing to see, especially after being in this Chapter 5 map. The loot pool will be about the same as Chapter 1 OG for the first season, but it'll incrementally get crazier. Like in Season 2, for instance. Some of the first mythic weapons. I'm very excited to use these mythics again because they're actually fun for me to use. Not like these mythics that we have today. Sky Scar and Grappler, Midas's drum gun, the Piao Piao rifle, the boom bow, and the minigun. Oh man. They're insanely good weapons that require some skill to use, so I actually feel the reward when I kill someone with them. Mythics kind of peaked in this season. I don't think that they ever really got better from here. Also, I'm super excited to drop Grotto and Shark. And Season 3 will be really cool with the map being flooded and all. I'm interested to see how far they'll go with the map changes this time around, because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed with the changes in Chapter 1 OG. I just felt like they were kind of lazy with it. I'm also very interested to see what the Battle Pass will look like for Chapter 2 OG. But now that I'm excited, let's talk about some missed potential. While I'm still very excited for Chapter 2 OG, I do think we're missing out on playing some really good seasons. Now, I completely understand why Season 4 won't be included. We're coming off a Marvel season, and it would probably feel more repetitive than refreshing playing Nexus War again. But I do think Epic should include some other seasons. I think Seasons 5 and 7 could be easily incorporated into the list. Like, I don't even like Season 5, but I mean, there's a lot of people that do, so I mean, why not just include it? And why start at Season 1 as well? Like, Chapter 1 OG started in Season 5. They could have easily done Season 1, but they started at 5. And now for Chapter 2, Epic wants to start at Season 1, which was criticized way more than Chapter 1 Season 1 was. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know about you, but just start at Season 2 and go from there. That way you have a guaranteed super high player count at the start because everyone loves Season 2. It's like the unanimous best season pretty much. And then proceed to Seasons 3, 5, and 7. By the way, I'm sorry to the 3 people that I'm upsetting by not including Primal and Cubed. I don't think that we need either of those seasons back. Cubed I could see, but if you bring Season 7 back, you really don't need Cubed. I don't love the decision to start at Season 1 for Chapter 2, but I'm still excited nonetheless. I think Chapter 2 OG will be a very good thing for the game. I appreciate that Epic is actually considering their OG audience. I know new and casual players, they're not going to love Chapter 2 OG, but I think us OGs deserve some nice Chapter 2 action after the past few seasons. I feel like some players don't like the fact that Epic is just replaying stuff that has already happened, and I get it. I really do. It's a safe, cheap marketing play. Bring back something that did really well, see big player count. That's just how it goes. And to be honest, I think Chapter 2 OG might have an even higher player count than Chapter 1 OG did, especially when Season 2 rolls around. I honestly hope that Epic continues to do this after every chapter, like at the end of Chapter 6, have Chapter 3 OG, like that'd be really cool. Just cycle through all of them until we have to start over. It's a good way for new players to kind of glimpse into the past of the game and be able to understand some old perspectives and concepts. I think having OG in the game really puts everything into perspective, and it kind of unites the community in a way because everyone can understand one another a little bit better. Like, new players can understand my perspectives about current Fortnite because they see kind of what old Fortnite was like, if that makes sense. Also, Chapter 3 OG would go pretty hard, not gonna lie. And I know Chapter 3 isn't really OG, so they'd have to like call it something else, but I'd like to see that. And because there's only 4 seasons and like all these new chapters, they could do the entire chapter in like a month. I'm really excited that OG's coming back. I'm really excited that Chapter 2's coming back. I love Chapter 2, and in my opinion, it's like tied with Chapter 1 for the best chapter of Fortnite. It had some insanely fun seasons, so I'm really looking forward to playing this. I don't have too much fear because, I mean, I don't think anything can be worse than Chapter 5. I don't hate Chapter 5 by any means. I've been so bored of the game recently, so I'm very happy that OG's coming back. Maybe I'll make a video one day about why I'm so uncontent with the way Fortnite is nowadays. But overall, I'm just happy that in 2.5 months, I'll be able to drop Holly Hedges and use the Choppa every game. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I want to hear you guys' opinions on this. And I also just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Just thank you so much for all the support. Just be sure to like this video if you happen to enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Turn on the bell icon because I do go live sometimes, not as often recently because school, but I try my best. Be sure to go check out Lil Smurfs and Twisty Chase's videos. They'll be linked down in the description below. I didn't really steal the idea from them, but they kind of motivated me to make this video, so go check them out. Be sure to join the Discord. It'll be somewhere in the description, probably right under the links to the other videos. And be sure to use code Brivy in the item shop. Anyways, I love you, and I will see you in the next one.